Hey everybody, I'm going to do a reading on whether or not Trump will invoke martial law. And the reason I'm reading on this is because he wants to be an autocrat. And he's very, well, there's lots of words I could use to describe him. Egotistical, insane, all that. So the way he would do this, and I'm just letting you all know, the way he would do this is by getting a lot of people upset enough to where a lot of people across the country started protesting. He would then declare a state of emergency for the entire nation, and then he could invoke martial law. That's how he would do it. So let's see if he's going to invoke martial law at any point in his presidency. Let's see if he is going to invoke martial law at any point in his presidency. So will Trump invoke martial law? Let's see. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Center card, focus of the reading. Sometimes it redirects us to look at something else, but usually it reiterates the question or tells us something important about the question. The center card. What do we have? We have the Chariot. So the Chariot is about being determined and staying on course and not letting anything throw you off your course. So that's what he has in mind. He is determined to have power, to be in control, and this is somebody who is focused on staying on course and moving forward with their agenda. So let's see, challenged by that, we have the reverse Princess of Cups. So that's a surprise. That's news, a message news that is a surprise, and it's negative because it's in the reverse. So some kind of bad news is going to come out that's going to possibly stop him. So it's telling us right off the bat that he may not be able to do that for whatever reason. But we'll see. We'll see what the rest of the cards say. At the base of this, in the very, very distant past, or maybe deep down in the subconscious, we have the Strength in reverse. So he doesn't realize just how weak he actually is. And maybe some of us don't understand how weak he actually is. That's what that's saying, that he's weaker than he knows. Or maybe he is aware deep down in his subconscious how weak he is, and this is what actually makes him act out. Let's see. In the past, we have the Death card. In the near past, we have the Death card. So that's sudden change that was bound to happen, that you have no control over. So something changed before all this happened, and that, of course, could just simply be Trump winning the election. But something has changed. It may be something that has changed that may prevent him from the martial law thing, but we'll see. On the mind, what do we have? There we go, King of Cups. So definitely, he is definitely of the mind of being in control. The King of Cups, however, is normally a Democratic leader. It almost makes me think that what's on his mind really is just revenge, like attacking Biden and Biden's policy, like trying to undo everything Biden did trying to be the opposite of him, possibly. It could also indicate, since cups are emotions, that he's actually trying to get control of the well-being of his mind in some way. There may be something going on that he's having an issue with that he's trying to get control of. Yeah, let's see. Near future, what do we have? There we go, 7 of Cups in reverse. I've gotten this a lot lately when I've read on Trump. This is somebody who's confused about their choices, which is really interesting because it almost appears like, if you pay really close attention to what's going on, it's like he's not the one pulling the strings. Like somebody else is telling him what to do. And he's just kind of following along. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see. In the U position. In the U position, YU, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's having problems with their mind, problems with their thinking. The key words on here are despair and cruelty, which, I mean, and it's in reverse, so this is more of an outward thing he's doing. He's like reflecting this outward. Cruelty. Let's see, in his environment, ooh. So this is in his environment or how others see him. So so the emperor is an autocrat. An emperor is in total control. It could also be that there's somebody else, like I said, pulling the strings. It could mean that there's somebody controlling him. A lot of times that's what the emperor means. It means either you need to gain control of yourself or somebody is controlling you. That's interesting. Could be that people see him that way. Let's see, hopes and fears. Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Fear of bad news coming out about the stock market in particular in regards to Trump, because that's what he cares about. Or inflation or money or the economy. So he's worried about that. Now, Fed Chairman Powell is getting ready to come out, and he's said that he's not going to raise interest rates or lower them this time. He was going to lower them originally. That was the plan, was to lower them, but now he's keeping them steady. And he's coming out actually today and going to be questioned about what he plans to do in the future. And he has already said that if tariffs, raise inflation, which they will do, he's going to raise interest rates. He's going to start raising them again, which would be very bad for anybody looking for a house. Let's see. Outcome. Will Trump declare martial law? Let's see. Ooh, no. 5 of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting no, but in the meantime, he's definitely going to cause a lot of sadness and worry. So no, he's not going to do that, which, to be honest, is I feel is unlikely, not impossible, but unlikely. So no, he's not going to do that. He's not going to declare martial law. So what stands out to me in this reading is that there's some kind of bad news coming out that's going to kind of put a stop to that outcome. And he's just a lot weaker than he either knows or we know. And the economy is going to be an issue for him, for sure. And he's got some kind of emotional, mental problems. And I really think that there's somebody behind him that's pulling all the strings. Thanks, everybody.